And we are back. You're still on To Wake Up Nigeria, people. With me in the kitchen this morning is Chef Awesome.
I knew you were going to do that. I was expecting it.
Hello.
Hi, Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Very well.
Yeah, so this morning she'll be making rice beans with pumpkin sauce. Yeah, pumpkin sauce. Just so you know, guys, it's
ugu sauce.
Just letting you know. Let's talk about the ingredients, Blossom.
All right, so for the sauce this morning, we have our pumpkin, which is our star ingredient, our tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, some fresh peppers, some onions, garlic, ginger, some seasoning cubes, curry, thyme, some crayfish, and vegetable oil.
Wow, is this crayfish?
Yes.
Wow, it's so properly blended.
Yes, and then we have our pre-cooked beans, and then our rice.
Okay.
Fish.
So is this like a one-pot dish? I mean, like, is the rice and beans going to be cooked like jollof, and then you have it with your ugu sauce?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so like having rice, beans, and
rice
stew.
and beans and stew, yes.
Oh, great. And then what are we doing with the plantains?
For garnish. Then I chose to use fish, so we just have everything fresh.
Yeah. So this is... I can't wait, to be honest. Yeah, I mean...
I know.
When it comes to food, I'm shameless, guys. It's embarrassing. Anyways, let's begin the cooking. What are we starting with?
Okay, first, we have the beans pre-cooked because of our time. We don't want to spend so much time cooking beans. You know how long it takes to cook beans. So we'll start by washing our rice with some salt.
Okay.
And then we have it go into the hot water.
Okay.
We'll have our water boiling first. Then I'll go ahead to cut
the fish. Okay.
Then peel the, and then just chopping them and then roughly blend our tomatoes and peppers.
All right. So for our fish, are we frying it? Are we just going to steam it?
Which do you prefer? Should it be fresh or fresh?
I prefer fresh, really, because then again, you also want to preserve all of those nutrients in the fish. Plus, it's tighter. You enjoy it better when it's just cooked, not fried.
Yes, and very expensive. I thought you should
It is. It is. So you can always do shower, kote. Those are more affordable options, actually, if you cannot, afford Titus, but Titus is quite sweet, guys. There's a certain flavor that it actually gives to your sauce or your meal or whatever it is that you're, using it in. Now let's get cooking. So for our tomatoes and our pepper, you say we are blending roughly, right?
Yes. You don't want it smooth because we're making a sauce. Okay. Not a stew.
So for the rice and beans, what are we doing? We're just cooking it? Like we're just boiling it?
Yeah, so I have the beans salted because how I cook my beans, I wash the beans first with normal like water, and then I let the water boil. I put in my beans, my washed beans. I like it to cook for some minutes. Then I take out the first water. Okay. After taking out the first water, you allow the water boil again. Then you put in your beans and add some salt to give it some taste. Okay. Yes, to give it some taste.
Okay. So now that we have salt in our beans, what do we do with the rice?
We'll cook the rice the way you boil your rice. After washing with some salt, let the water boil, you put in the rice, and you be careful with the amount of salt because you have salt already in your beans.
In your beans, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's about it.
Great. This is quite an interesting recipe. It's something that it's just basically adding a twist to your rice and stew. But, put in some beans and put in some vegetables in there so that way you're having like a complete balanced diet, right? Great. And no, I wasn't talking about, you have proteins in your fish, and then you also have that in you have vitamins in your vegetables, not in your beans exactly, right? Because like by the time you cook it, there's practically no proteins in there anymore. Let's get cooking, and then you have also your plantains, proteins in your plantains. So you see what I mean? It's actually a complete balanced diet. Yes. Yeah. So, do we start with our sauce?
Yes, we'll start with the rice. I just want to pour water.
Okay, so we are going to start cooking our rice, right? Because we already have our beans, which is almost done.
Yes,
right, done. Right. And then let's talk about oil options because we have vegetable oil here. So what other,
Yes, initially I wanted to use the palm oil because I feel like it goes very well with rice and beans combo. Yeah. It has that very native.
Yeah. It actually reminds me of childhood.
Yes.
Right.
So then, I don't
now I actually miss rice and beans. You know, that is something that we used to eat a lot growing up, and now I have not even made it since I became an adult. I'm definitely going to make it this weekend.
You should. I made some research. They said if you eat rice and beans every day, you helps you lose some weight. I don't know how true that is because I know rice is...
All right, you have so much carbohydrates in there, people. But anyways, so much going on here in the kitchen. Of course, we'll let you in on the recipe. We have to head over to the couch now for some discussion with Mary. Well done to Chef Blossom. She's here with me in the kitchen, and she is making rice and beans with ugu sauce. You can call it pumpkin. She calls it pumpkin sauce, but we all know it as ugu because we're actually using ugu, the vegetable. Yes, so let's talk about the ingredients for this meal.
Okay. We have our blended peppers. We have tomatoes and peppers in here, some garlic and ginger and some onions for the sauce. So we have some crayfish. We have the pumpkin leaf, which is our star ingredient for this recipe. We have some thyme curry and some seasoning cubes and some onions for fry. And then we have our fresh fish. That's for the sauce. And then we have our beans, our rice cooking already. And then plantain for garnish.
And we are frying our plantains, right? So at what point does the beans go into the rice?
When the rice is almost done. Because the beans is properly cooked. Yes, and well salt.
So we're not adding anything to the rice. We're just going to pour in the
No, we're not adding.
beans.
I already added some salt, just 2 pinches of salt.
So there's basically nothing we're doing with rice and beans, right? It's just rice and beans.
Just rice and beans, yes.
So it's like having rice and stew.
Yes.
So now we're about to make our sauce. But first off, we're going to fry our plantains because we want the flavor.
And that's a hack for you to learn.
Sorry?
That's a hack for you to learn.
Yes.
You use same oil you fry, so you just save your oil. Use same oil you used to fry your plantain for your sauce.
Yeah.
And it gives you some flavor.
Yeah, but some people don't like it because they're like, I don't know why. I think I'm actually one of those people. I'd rather just use a fresh oil to cook my sauce.
How about your chicken, when you fry chicken?
Oh, that's different, right? That's different because, you know, you want that flavor from the chicken in whatever it is that you're cooking. Yeah. But anyways, I'm sure that I could also try the plantains out because, I mean, you'd expect that some of the, you know, flavor from the plantain gets into the oil. So we're going to begin frying our plantains now. So for those of you who's watching and you don't know how to fry plantain, Blossom's got you.
Yes.
All right.
Got you.
And yeah, so we will, once we're done with our plantains, we are going to begin our pumpkin sauce in a bit. So much happening here in the kitchen, guys. We would like you to be a part of it. Do not forget to use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC. We have to go on a quick break now, people. The top of the hour begins in a bit. Stay with us.
Wow, that's a high chair.
Yes, welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you.
Yes, this is Chef Blossom, and she's made for you rice beans with pumpkin sauce and plantains. So, yeah.
I hear pomegranates.
Yeah, so let's move this.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, you got it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So this is where you have a taste. Tell us what you think.
Exactly. Wow. Wow. Man, looking at it, it looks yummy.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, thank you.
Also smells amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
So please have a taste. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. It's a combination that a lot of people are probably inspired by right now.
Wow.
Well done, Blossom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. Chef Blossom always representing. Loving it.
Back to back. Yeah, thank you very much.
Hopefully, it's inspired you to make something like this at home. You should show us your videos. Use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC.
And at this point, we'd like to say thank you to all the guests that came through for us today. And in fact, since Monday. And of course, to all the beautiful ladies in the show right now.
Thank you.
And to the guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, so
Have
have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.